In the mid-19th century, the Roebling father and son undertook the construction of the Brooklyn Bridge, the longest bridge in history. People shook their heads at the time, saying that the project linking Manhattan and Brooklyn was crazy. Construction of the bridge began in 1869, but unfortunately, Father John Roebling was tetanus, and he refused to treat a doctor and eventually died. Since then, the construction of the Brooklyn Bridge has been undertaken by Washington Roebling, John's son and assistant. Washington insisted on going to the site and inspecting the site in person from the beginning of the construction, and he, who was supervising the construction of a pillar under the surface, got a serious diver's disease. When the two pillars were completed, Washington's condition had already deteriorated considerably, and his whole body was paralyzed and he could no longer go to the site. When the situation turned out this way, people thought that the bridge would not be completed in the end. But Washington did not give up. He watched the construction from his window with a telescope, and when he said this and that what was needed, his wife wrote it down and delivered it to the field workers. To this end, the wife, who had to study advanced math and various construction techniques. 12 years later, in 1882, the Brooklyn Bridge was finally completed. The bridge, a total length of 1,834 meters, and 41 meters from the surface of the sea, supported by numerous steel cables, was then called the Eighth Wonder as the world's largest bridge. And the whole world was surprised that the architect who supervised the construction was a paralyzed, disabled person. As French writer Romain Roland said, the most terrifying enemy is weak faith. No matter how difficult the situation is, you can overcome it if you have faith. Don't give up your faith. Faith is the pillar that holds your soul and the lamp that illuminates your longing.